What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Plastic Power Podcast. This is Starblast Studios alongside Daredevil 19 swimming around and Champ Animation trying to use the Force and, using the Force to freeze his camera. And now he's...
Gum Gum Gatling. Gum Gum Gatling.
Yeah. The
That is how it be sometimes. But anyways, yeah, we are currently live.
You just beat up your camera?
We are checking... we are checking on a bunch of...
Whoa, easy there.
Sorry. We're
still
setting up the stream a little bit, so bear with us.
All right, let's share it around, fellers.
Yeah, make sure we
you
share it
around.
Let
now.
people know that we are live.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Sharing is Karen.
Karen.
All right.
Alrighty. Yeah,
What was that?
Welcome, super figures, to the live stream. Very happy to have you here. Yeah. Let me go ahead and let me get this.
We are live.
We are family.
We are family.
Here we go. Posted it here. And then
send it to my friends who's gonna get in the stream probably. All right, yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so if you guys can't already now we're finished setting things up. If you guys can't already tell, today we're going to be talking about how Toei Animation is going to be implementing a lot of AI into their projects from this point forward, and it's not just going to be with Toei Animation. Apparently. According to sources, this is also going to be something involving Studio Trigger, Mappa. A lot of different anime companies are actually, pushing towards this moving forward. It just seems like Toei is the first one to really take a step into there. And
wait, when was this?
When was this? Oh, a lot of different. So,
they're going to implement AI into anime.
Okay, so
this is the first time I'm hearing this.
So, to give you a little bit of context, let me go ahead and show you. So, first off, there was a tweet by someone by the name of Enomis, and this is him right over here, and he's the one who's informing people currently of the fact that Toei is using AI. It says Toei Animation will make much heavier use of AI in its productions. For example, in storyboard creation, in coloring, in automatic correction of Genga or in between creation, which that I'm concerned of. That specific part.
What's Genga?
Genga is basically how the anime, the stuff looks before it's colored in. So what a lot of animators do is they animate in Genga, and that's why you see the sort of black and white with weird colors and such being the version in production, because what a lot of animes do is they have different colors and different things. Like how you know how everyone has their own style. So for example, in Dragon Ball Daima, that had its own color palette, but people can animate however they wish. Like Yamamoto animated he's still in Dragon Ball Super, with a couple of shots here and there. And so the only biggest difference was that it was using Daima's color palette as opposed to Super, and so that's why it ended up looking that way. But yeah, that's what Genga is. But also one of the other things that's being talked about is that they're in the background creation directly from a photo. So that one I'm actually
like a forest or something.
Yeah, that one I'm okay with. Because a lot of animators, what ends up happening is when they draw all this stuff by hand, it's only on frame for 2 different seconds, 2 seconds.
Yeah. It goes pretty quick. Unless it's the finale episode of season 2 of JJK. Remember that?
Okay, that one was that one was
that was a first. But a good example would be something from Berserk. There was a lot of scenery shots in the manga panels. So in the anime, there would be a lot of scenic shots, and that animation is just so on point. Or the way, oh my God, Miura draws is just so detailed. So I feel like having AI help with that, I think that would benefit from it. And they can get stuff done quicker. And I would rather them focus on the fighting and the characters more than the background. But I just appreciate art in general. So JJK, when it rains in it, a lot of animes like this, when it's raining, it's so well drawn, it looks realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see AI definitely helping out with that. What'd you just throw at me? Was it the treat I gave you? Stop throwing that around. Yeah, so I feel like this is like a double-edged sword. There's going to be he threw it at me again.
Well, yeah, because
there's going to be pros and cons.
Yeah, there is pros and cons to it. Like,
now
I do think that it is a pro in the sense that there's going to be. I'm hoping that this will actually lead into the direction in which there will be less strain on the animators.
Yeah.
Especially the thing is, the issue I'm having, the biggest concern I'm having with this is that we just actually wouldn't solve the problem. Companies will instead see, oh, well, you have AI, so therefore you have a lot more free time on you. So then they'll make the time constraints even worse than they were before.
Just like every other job, just like any other job.
Which, if that's the case,
that's easier for you. Double your work now.
You can't change human behavior if that's going to actually be the case. But in terms of being less strenuous on the animators, I'm hoping that is, that goes into the positive direction.
Yeah.
So
I do hope so too.
So this is what this is what I was talking about earlier with the guy saying that that people in the comment sections of this tweet were saying that Toei should be boycotted. But what he's essentially saying here was that what he was essentially saying, which one was it right here? He mentioned that George Wada, president of Production IG with Wit Studio, confirms the use of AI and that they are collaborating with other companies like Mappa, Trigger, Cloverworks, Comics, Waves Films in that regard. So it's basically, unfortunately, just the direction that a lot of companies are heading. But it seems like, from what I'm understanding here, is that Toei Animation is going to be the first one that actually dips their toes into it fully. It will, now that there's a lot more production into it. And to be honest with you, out of all the companies, Toei and Mappa are the ones that need it. Given just how much it's like slave work over there to be animating, in comparison to how it is.
Hey. Yeah, they do work them. They do overwork them big time, and as we saw with JJK season 2, they did that big time to them. Shh. Hold on.
Yeah, Luffy.
Stop.
What's the dog doing?
No.
What that dog doing?
No.
But it's something I want to point out is just like,
cut off.
You know,
cut
I think,
off from the window. Hey,
bro,
cut off.
Sean,
What?
John, you gotta mute when you're disciplining the dog. You're interrupting Champ.
Go ahead.
We need to teach him where the mute button is. It's right below your camera. You
Actually,
should
he
see it. It has a
microphone. His mic, I think, to mute.
Below my camera here. I know where it is, smartass. All right, go ahead.
I don't know how to use these computers. Which one gets me to the Wi-Fi?
This is how I type. You ever see people do that, like older people? That's how they type. They're
because they think it's still a type of machine. But something that I'm worried about with AI is that with these companies, it's a business, so they want. I could see them be wanting to cut budget on they want to have to pay animators or video editors if they just have one guy just looking over the production and maybe doing storyboarding and that's it. And so you get rid of a team. Why have a team of storyboarders when you could just have one and then a very advanced program that allows them to just do the storyboarding within within the given time that you're putting out. So it's a very dangerous, I've always stated that I am not a fan of AI. As someone that's an artist and animator myself, me and he, we've kind of we've bumped heads about this discussion before.
You guys ever fight?
Yeah, we go full on Naruto fighting. We take it out into
and then why don't you let me know so I can I can instigate it? Oh, you heard what Champ said? Oh no!
You gonna take that, bro? You gonna take that?
Exactly. Instigate the hell out of it.
but I'm not saying AI is totally bad when you use it for minor things. But knowing how the world is going with AI now these days, I mean, just look at recently where in Fortnite, that Darth Vader is using AI to replicate James Earl Jones's voice, and people have been recording and showing, like, been able to have him say the most heinous things. I hate this camera so much. One day I'm gonna get it replaced. But yeah, we're going back to the AI,
and then the AI comes alive and turns your camera into like a droid, and it attacks you.
We're not far off from that, are we now?
There's a lot of movies based off of that. I mean,
you're gonna get rid of me, huh? Not if I do it first to you.
Like,
it's like Transformers.
It's gonna be like Terminators, bro.
Someone who
Transformers, Terminators.
as someone who's dabbled with AI, but only for like editing, for like, hey, I'm trying to get the sound off of this audio clip, and this AI program does it within, faster than me doing it. So that's fine, like for little things like that. But when it comes to what Toei wants to do is just basically just make these things that require people with actual talent, and it requires a team. And I know how Toei's schedules are. How these animation studios schedule. They are very tight. That's why we got the infamous Dragon Ball Super Episode 5. Oh God! But
everyone's favorite episode of Super.
Everyone's favorite, but it also says, like, on screen. I'm looking at your shared screen. In background creation, I love creating backgrounds. But it says background creations directly from a photo. So that means you just go on location, take a photo, put it through a program, and then done. I mean, there's no like.
It's so much better.
Just
I feel like they
all you have to do
that Chainsaw Man, I think, benefited from the way that they were making all of Tokyo look and Japan look from the pictures, because some of these genuinely did look like real locations. I think I even remember in the ending credits, one of the endings to the show, they had like a stylized ending where they're just filming stuff and like going into the back alleyways of Japan. So
I mean, so some of them, all you have to do is type something, and then it just generates the picture, and that's it.
But the problem is, it's so much better when you see someone is able to recreate that by hand and not by a program.
Yeah,
you appreciate.
There's so much more care and love and creativity when you're doing it yourself instead of just running it through a program or just taking the easier way out. It's lazy. It's also a way for companies to abuse this program, where they don't have to rely or hire people, putting people out of jobs. This is dangerous and scary. They're taking out what.
But
no, go ahead.
I will say I will say this though.
No,
it's not fully replacing people's jobs. Actually,
not yet. Not yet.
It's not taking away from the fact that we're having actual. They're going to absolutely need genuine animators to perform to consistently put out a level of quality. Like with Demon Slayer, like with Attack on Titan. Whenever they're not using CGI, whenever it's like that's always going to be something that's necessary. And humans overlooking what the AI is doing is still going to require that. Like I would say, like,
and AI still messes up too. It's not 100% perfection, and oh my God, I was going to say something, but that thought came in.
Well, let me just say this: Ghost Tab says AI art should only be used for making historical scenes with a Studio Ghibli filter. That is plagiarism. That is basically just putting something that, I mean, what's his name? I forget what his name. The owner of or creator of Studio Ghibli. What's his name? Hold on, let me look it up. What is his name? Hold on. Hold on.
I want to say it begins with an R for some reason.
I might butcher this. The chairman, Hayao Miyazaki. Hayao Miyazaki. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think he when the whole AI Studio Ghibli filter was, trending, he came out and said that this was basically he said something like how it's like disrespectful to his craft. How it's basically just like a cheat sheet to something he was trying to, his skill of like trying to like, get this, his style of the anime. And it's just like, something that was years of hard work is just replicated within like a minute.
Yeah.
I think it's just disrespectful. I think it's just like, I understand AI can be used to make funny memes and stuff like that, but what you don't understand is that you are feeding into the dangers of how this AI can be used against artists, animators, people who do this for a living, people who this is all they have, you know? And I've seen people say, "Oh, well, now it's time for them to get a job."
Mhm.
First of all, get the censored
They
ready.
did have a job.
Get the censor ready.
All right, I'm
First of all,
No, we're live. We're live, buddy.
so okay.
But I
mean,
remember what I was going to say. I'll go after you, Jam. Go ahead.
But no, it's just like AI should be used in small amounts, and the fact that there's like filters and programs out there where it's like, hey, look, we took our wedding picture and turned it into the Dragon Ball Z art. Screw you, Toriyama. Like, you're basically even when Toriyama died, people were posting AI art of Goku grieving over Toriyama's grave, and it was the most disrespectful shit that I ever saw, because you're basically using AI stolen art that, that's what AI does. It takes stuff from the internet and puts it into an image, and you're just, oh, well, here you go, someone who was a artist and writer, an illustrator, that made beautiful works of art that fans love for years and generations, and you're just casually posting AI slob. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to an animator, to an artist, and anyone that's into the fine arts.
Now, I will say
What if
this,
it was someone who couldn't draw?
The fact that right now, okay, Ghost Trav's point is that...
Well, pick up a fucking pencil, you incel.
Ghost Trav's point right now is that
Wait,
AI...
I was going after Tramp. All right, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was his turn.
Now is that it's like our
after.
AI art should only be used for making historical scenes with the Studio Ghibli filter. Okay, first
Hey,
off,
you just read that.
Let me.
I just went on a tangent about that.
I know you read it, but like I'm going back to that point because you went and talked about something else with the Goku stuff. So
yeah,
the Goku the thing is that the only reason why that filter right now is so accepted is because the filter is, don't shoot me for saying this, the filter is good. The AI is just this good, advanced right now to be able to replicate the Ghibli filter.
It really is.
It's treason then.
Okay, it is good. I'm not, but the thing is that once the AI is actually trained in to be able to replicate other styles, all of a sudden that's going to be accepted. But the thing is that it shouldn't be accepted just because of the fact that it's good. And the thing is that I don't see it necessarily as like whether we like it or not right now, AI is going to be around. It's going to replicate styles. I think that there is a sense that it being a case where Ghost is right. Like, as long if they're not making a profit off of it, then this is okay.
But
and
unfortunately, this is the real
being trained to if the AI, what they're doing is they're using it to be trained to correct the model so that they're on model with that type of thing, with actual like humans overlooking the system to help out with production, then okay, I think that is all right. It just depends on what it is that they have the AI trained to replicate from. AI on ChatGPT is taking from everything. It is so well trained right now on the Studio Ghibli style that it's able to do things like that. But if it's trained specifically on the actual character sheets and the character models in such a way, I am actually like mostly concerned for this, because I think that anime has its own expressivity when it's not on a model. When characters go off model, sometimes that leads to like the coolest results, like Yuya Takahashi in Dragon Ball Super, like all of the different styles that was showcased in Dragon Ball Super Broly, all of these different ways
like One Piece, like when there's a fight, the anime style switches up. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's using an automatic correction of Genga in between the actual frames, then it's going to completely ruin the stylized, and you're not going to be able to identify stuff. Imagine Sheeta's style no longer looking like Sheeta. I mean, the way that the frames are going to move, you can definitely tell it's Sheeta, but it's probably not going to be like in his, super like like fluid motion in the in or like exaggerated mouth flaps in the way that he does stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think AI is going to get popular enough that you're going to have some animation studios that are going to like not brag, but like put in like, oh, all hand drawn by humans, no AI. I feel like there's going to be now animation companies that are just with animators doing it, no AI at all. Then you're going to have animation companies that use AI and not as many animators. So I feel like that's going to be a thing at some point too. Because I know a lot of animation companies are going to switch to it as Toei's
It is a
seems like
business.
first. Yeah, so it whatever can make it easier for them, take a shortcut, they're gonna do it.
Mhm.
And if they can cut costs when not paying animators, they're gonna do it. Big name companies do not give two shits about you if you work for them. I've learned this in my life. They do not give a god damn about you. All they care about is making their money, advancing, making more money, keep leveling up and making money. That is all they care about. They don't care if one of their animators like passes, gets unalived.
I
They
wonder
don't care.
who is the
They just
actual.
want.
Sorry. No, go ahead. Continue. I did not mean to
No,
interrupt.
I'm just saying they just want to make money and they're just greedy corporations and
Yeah.
that's all they care about. And at the end of the day, so that there's not too much you could do about it.
Yeah.
Go
Um.
ahead, Frieza.
Now here's the question: is that do we actually know the person who is responsible for creating AI, or is it just like a
I
company
think
that's with
it's
behind it?
this woman and she's like a multi-billion or millionaire now. I
Okay.
could be mistaken, but from what I've seen, that's who I believe it is.
Do you think that she's like involved, like thinking, imagining what she's done, like how Oppenheimer was after creating the nuclear bomb?
No,
Maybe.
I don't think
Yeah.
she's probably like, oh, I don't give a shit as long as I get paid, as long as my bank account's full.
Yeah.
Probably.
As we said many times on the podcast, money sadly truly does rule the world. And it's a
Yeah.
sad thing, but yeah, these big name companies aren't going to give a damn if they would prefer to cut employees to
Hmm.
use an advanced program with AI to help get their stuff done quicker, faster. Just think about it. So, say you're doing the anime, how long would that take to do a whole episode compared to AI, So if they can cut half their employees and just have the other half overlook this stuff, retweak some things here and there, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. And it's a sad truth, but
Yeah, unfortunately. Um,
no.
I, and it does seem to be like one of those things where it's a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone into them, like, because I think that if Toei was to just make the immediate switch to AI and fire all their employees, that would just be a horrendous shock. That would be a crazy
Oh yeah.
shock to the entire to the entire thing. AI obviously isn't at that point yet where it can completely, like, thankfully it's not at the point yet where it can completely replace the work of
Hey,
of animators. But
yeah, and like I
if
said, AI screws up still too.
yeah, but
So
the more that AI develops, the closer
yeah,
the more it's going to be there. And then by the time that it does get to that point, I don't see a reason why Toei Animation
there's
wouldn't
gonna.
actually utilize the
Oh, I thought
usage
you
of
were gonna
AI.
say that there was gonna be a human versus droid war.
That probably will happen too. A lot.
It's gonna be like the Matrix.
No, that's gonna be
Right?
like Terminator.
It's gonna be like Terminator. Oh god.
They'll be
What was
imagine that they'll be so advanced that they're
it's
saying
gonna
we're
be
like
Skynet, bro.
probably killing the Earth, and they're gonna have to cause genocide, commit genocide on us. I wouldn't
Okay.
be surprised.
What is it? Ghostcraft said, unfortunately, every technology results in losing jobs. Sad, but it happens. Email reduces UPS mails. USB high speed replaced by CD DVDs. Computer animation destroyed hand drawn animation. No, it hasn't. Okay, as a matter of fact, in AI, sorry, blah, blah. As a matter of fact, in Japan, um, like hand drawn animation still happens. As a matter of fact, plenty of the animators still actually animate on with pencil and paper, with pen and paper. They actually do everything, and then they
Uh,
put the papers through a device, which transfers
don't
the stuff into a digital area.
And a
So
lot of people do digital where they're doing it on like an iPad with the
on a
iPad pen.
tablet. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
hand-drawn animations still exist. It's just that they just instead of wasting paper, they just do it digitally. So
yeah.
it's just like all things do advance. I get that, like I do see his point, but it's not come to the part where it's like these things are still around though,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. The post office, yeah, email really did mess up the post office, and the post office where they make their money now is packages being delivered. I
Mhm.
mean, they still deliver like regular mail, but not as much as you used to get.
Most of the stuff
And just
nowadays is advertisements like, "Hey, this
well,
is
well,
from the bank.
yeah,
Your bank
yeah. Some
statements."
of it's still bills, but a lot of them like to go paperless. Like, say when we were all really old in our 60s, I bet all the post office is going to be delivering is just packages, and they're just going to be like a UPS and a FedEx
Mm.
in like 30 something years or something.
I still get a bunch of
Credit card
mails from
things.
credit card, like
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
yeah, sign up for this credit card. I'm like, bruh, I'm already in debt. What do you want me to do?
Or
want
for
to be
everyone's
immortal.
favorite thing, jury duty.
Oh
Oh,
god.
boo.
Oh, I hate
Boo.
jury duty.
Uh,
One time
Yeah.
I actually had it like back to back within like 2 years. I was like really pissed
back to
off.
back within 2 years.
Wait,
Yeah,
they can't. No, they can only use you. Oh, did they not use you the first time? Because they're supposed to
they
not
didn't
be able to
use me.
use you.
They only called me in, but they didn't. I was never
Yeah,
really
they didn't use
part.
you. Okay.
Yeah,
That
I was
happened.
just part of the
That
select.
actually did happen to me last month. I was thinking about just telling them I'm racist, like the way Sean said, just so I.
Yeah, yeah. If you just say like something messed up, or
Oh yeah, just say something about.
I believe in criminals or something. Like
No,
I'm
just
gonna back a
bring
criminal
up
no matter
whatever
what.
political
I hate,
climate and
or you
just
could say like I hate the police and law. They're gonna be like, all right, we can't have this guy in here.
Yeah.
no, just show up and be like, I'm Islamic, and be like, okay.
I mean, I wouldn't be lying, but I would hope they would.
But you know, you know
I
what the
don't. I have no
political
idea.
climate.
No, I have no idea how they would respond. I would actually no to that. I would hope that they would respond like, oh, we actually should have this guy. 'Cause that would mean,
Security,
they
one
actually
got in.
They're actually looking at Islam like the way that it should be seen. Okay, but no, like
It depends what side of the political climate, but yeah.
What's good though, if you have a job and you do like what you did, champ, your job is they legally have to pay you. They cannot pay you. I mean, you have to bring something back to prove that you did go. But
Yeah.
say they did call you in and you're going like whenever it is, you're supposed to get paid for that for your job too.
Yeah.
But I hate jury duty.
I just use that time to catch up on manga or play on my Switch.
Yeah, you'll just be sitting around a long time. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's continue on. Start getting into jury duty because we were talking about the mail. It's so funny how we like swerve off so far when we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay,
Well,
so
look at these comments over here.
I don't mind, but like yeah, ultimately where it is going to lead into that, I don't want AI to be there's some things on what's being used that I do have an issue with, but there's other things that I'm okay with them using. I don't mind AI being used as an assistant to help out with animators who are, constantly overworked and stressed out of their minds
Mm.
because of how evil some of these companies can be. But I do think
That's
that
what
there's
it
some
should be used as,
yeah,
is an assistant, as
like
used as minimally as possible that can maybe speed up the production, but not to the point where it fully just replaces the craft.
yeah, the only thing that I would say like I'm okay with. Okay, so
Oh my god, he's gonna have a hot take after a
this is
hot
about to be
take.
a
I
hot
swear
take.
to
This is
God.
about to be okay. This is about to be
A
a hot
double
take.
hot
Yes.
take.
This is
Oh,
about to be a
dang.
hot take. Yes, but the
Back
only
up,
thing
boy.
is okay. I think it could be okay if it's just being used in the coloring of Genga, and then you have like people to actually go over and make the corrections over it to be consistent. Because it doesn't replace the animation. All it's doing is adding in the colors that the Genga already has labeled to be there, which the coloring people already throw in to make
The
all of
coloring
the
people?
I don't know what the job title is called, but I know that they color over the manga to make it look like the final results, which ends up being an animation. The fully colored
Yeah.
To get
product.
like the flats and then the shades and
Yeah.
the lighting and stuff like that. Okay, that's understandable,
Yeah. especially that will speed up the break. In fact, I would argue that that might actually take longer at times than the actual animation, just making sure that every single nook and cranny on there is colored in. Like imagine just like a
Yeah.
case where someone sends you like some Genga hours before the show is going to air. That stuff happened with
Then
Dragon Ball.
AI can color it in quickly.
Yeah, AI can color it in quickly, but again, I also don't want it to be a case where it's going to be they're like they all of a sudden they think that they can cram up the time even more, which is like even more ridiculous. Um,
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
point, that should not
You know,
be a thing.
yeah, they're already taking advantage of their animators, and I mean AI might make them take more advantage of them. Which
Yeah.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs.
Hey Champ, how do you like the Zorro figure? You opened him?
I
know you
I
did.
actually have him, yeah, and he's honestly the best. I'm thinking about getting the anime hero. Sorry, sidetrack. Thinking about getting the anime hero's Mihawk and have him pair up with each other. Like do that iconic like the swordsman never has his back turned during the fight or whatever, and he cuts him. That'd be a cool.
I think we'll get a figure arts one of them very soon.
Actually, that reminds me, I did get a figure while like this
I did
past
too.
week.
I did too.
Hey, okay. So now the thing is, this figure it's cool, but I don't know why I like this Goku more. There's something about the GT Goku that I think just is a little bit better. You know what? I think it's because the
the
legs on this.
GT Goku looks, I believe, is a much more fun figure. The Kid Daima one isn't bad for what it is, but I mean, it's not going to have as good of articulation because it's not as big, and
It's not
you know
bad.
you
It's
can't
actually
really-
well, actually, is it?
yeah.
Is it as big? Let me see here. Hold on.
No,
Yeah,
it's a little smaller.
Yeah.
It is
It's like-
smaller. Okay.
It's like the
You
size
guys
of
need to get
Chaozu.
this. That's what you
Yeah,
guys
I want
need.
that.
They should not.
You want
Yeah,
it.
they should. No, they should actually have just made it the same size as this one. I don't know why they made it even smaller.
Maybe he's smaller.
Again,
compared to
there's no
GT.
excuse why they can't put out a Goten at this point.
Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
then if they do, they'll have to do Kid
It probably
Trunks.
wouldn't be. The thing is, it probably wouldn't even sell well, to be honest with you, because this.
Man,
the,
if they
I
do,
buy it.
if they do the Super Saiyan 4 with this body, man, it's
Okay,
gonna be
if they make a Goten, make it like how you did the GT Kid Goku. I don't like how they did this one. He's too small. And to be honest
Yeah.
with you, the big thing
Yeah.
that's actually bugging me about this is that the leg joints are too tight, which I need to put oil on it to help.
You gotta
Are
put
they?
that oil. Gotta lubricate it
Yeah.
with oil.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
like
gotta-
he's
gotta-
not.
I gotta
He's not.
lubricate it.
He's not like super articulated, but for the size of him, it's not bad articulation and the price point. I mean, come on. Plus,
I
he
mean,
was
I know
just
there's
on
one
sale on
Goku you
Amazon
guys still
for
haven't
25.
gotten yet.
No, I stopped looking for him because I'm more than happy with the Daima one.
I have sent multiple people in some of my
You still
chats
haven't
on
found it?
missions. No, I still haven't found it, and I actually regret not getting it on Macari when I saw it on there for $50. I was like, you know what? I should have just got that, bro.
I mean, but
$50
you
for that is
technically
not a bad
have
deal.
it. You're just what are you missing? Just faces from
Yes,
the.
I want those face
faces?
plates. I want that hairpiece as well. It also has a different kanji on it.
Just wait. You're gonna get it. I mean, you don't like desperately need it to make a video or anything, right? You're just being impatient.
Yes, it's exactly what
Yeah,
it is. I'm being
I know.
but
I
I
know
don't
how
want
that
it to
is.
be a case where like because it's a very limited release, like I end up missing out and not being able to get it. That's what I
No,
have.
that's but remember we thought that about that Kaioken Goku, and then it was popping up all over the
I
place
know,
like
I still
crazy.
just got that
So I
FOMO
don't
in
think
me. Fear of
I don't
missing
think
out.
it's gonna.
It was
I
like a
don't think
2-month
it's gonna be
delay
that
for it to start popping up in other stores. So
Yeah, when was the
you
last
might
time?
see it. You might see it by the end of this month or next month.
Yeah, when was the last time you checked Walmart and Targets by you?
Me?
Yesterday.
Oh,
Actually, not yesterday. The day before. What was it? Thursday.
All right, check again. Because when does Target? You asked Target, right, Champ, or Walmart? Walmart, I think, stocks on Wednesdays and Fridays, if I'm not mistaken. Target stocks
I think it was like Tuesdays and was it Thursdays? I don't know.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. I know it's like during the week because they want to get
it's like
stuff in.
yeah,
for
it's
the
like during the
weekend.
weekday. So
Yeah,
I always go to check like at least check like in the middle or the end of the beginning of the week. You know.
yeah, like check tomorrow. Like check Target tomorrow, then check Walmart Wednesday or Thursday or something, and it might pop up. So, because they're getting like probably a whole case of them, which is probably what 12.
Check the
You don't
super
think-
targets. If there's like a super target near you, check those because those seem to have more stuff in their stores.
Yeah, that
More
Super Saiyan 4
bang for your
Goku is probably
buck.
going to be a premium Bandai exclusive. But if it's not, then that would be great. Because
If it's not, then I'm buying 5.
God.
I actually think no. I actually now thinking about it, I don't think it's going to be premium Bandai, because
What?
look at
What?
because look at the way
Who?
that they've done all the other Goku figures. If they were the adult
Who?
Super Saiyan 4 Goku figure, SH Figure Arts,
Oh,
whenever
they
come
do
around
the
to release
adult
it.
Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah, because it was
You
the
got-
regular release with the regular Super Saiyan 4. It was a regular like all the other the only
I-
Goku
yeah,
I
I
can
don't
think
think
of going for like being an exclusive was the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Ultra Instinct Sign Goku.
The Super Saiyan Kid Goku from Diamond was premium Bandai, and the Super Saiyan 4 Kid Goku is
Wait,
also
the kid-
premium
the-
Bandai.
Oh,
yeah,
the
but that
Super
was regular
Saiyan.
price.
Which is good,
Well,
which is
yeah,
what they
Super
should be
Saiyan
doing.
4.
They should
Super
be
Saiyan
doing.
is. Super Saiyan is, right? But then you have the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that's like $60.
Yeah, but
Same with
Vegeta's always
Piccolo.
get the bad treatment, bro.
Yeah, he really does. Like, he gets shit on in the anime, and even his figures, they shit on us because they're expensive.
Hey, Sean, can you send me your email real quick?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it in Discord.
I'm just
Yeah,
worried
boo.
because
Actually, no, can
I
you
don't
send it to
know.
text messages? It's not gonna be on
I
stream,
guess,
but
bro.
I need it right there.
I'm
so I
I'm
can
just
quickly
worried
paste it.
that Premium Bandai
For
will go back on
my
the
YouTube
word.
one or just my regular
The
email?
YouTube one, the one that's
Oh,
connected.
okay. I was about to send you my regular email.
Sorry, Sean, sorry, champ. Go ahead.
I was just saying that I'm just worried about with these tariffs being taking place now. Are these like $35 like general releases? How much they're going to go up now? Like, are they going to go up to 50, 60?
Have you guys been noticing like the newer SH Figure Arts don't seem to be popping up on like US retailers lately? Like Big Bad Toy Store, like the Super Saiyan Goku, he's not on there. And that was another release that isn't on there either. So it's like, what's going on here?
Another thing I saw is that on Amazon, because I was looking at the Venom that you got,
showing it?
Sean.
No, it's not in the
Why
stream.
we're
Don't worry.
No,
live?
he's not showing
it's
up.
not in the stream. Don't worry. I wanted to do this
But-
earlier, but
But
I
that Venom
knew
that you
you'd be
got,
worried.
Sean, the one from Amazon, I've been seeing that
Check
the
your-
Amazon
check your
prices
iPhone
for the
real quick.
new.
I need the two-step
What?
verification thing one
Oh
more
my
time.
god, these guys won't
I'm
stop
sorry.
sending love letters to each other, and they're.
Yeah, you're supposed to wait till after the podcast.
No, I need this right now. I'm so sorry.
I need you right now.
You're good.
Thank you.
Don't tell me the price jacked up, champ, of the Venom.
So, from what I've seen,
$59.99 when I like pre-ordered him.
is that the Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legends, with the Black Cat and Miles, those have gone up significantly.
The Venom's still $60.
The Venom is still that. Hulk, okay, so Marvel Legends Black Cat is $31.99. Yo, who's gonna spend over $30 for a Black Cat that has like only 3 accessories? Like, bro, that's crazy.
Come on, man. Put more
Can
accessories.
you send me the
on
link?
it.
I'll show it in the stream.
The black
yeah,
suits. Black suits. Oh, is Spider and Noir part of it? No.
Am I saying Black Series or Marvel Legends? I feel like I've been pulling a heesh and.
It might have been. The black suit Spider-Man, the new one from the Spider-Man 2 games, $31.99.
Because they've been like the price, and I think who was it?
Black
MCU
Cat,
Collector
yeah,
showed this.
She's
He showed off that
$31.99.
the Amazon prices are just not matching up. So Gamerverse is for the black suit Peter Parker $31.99, but the Gamerverse Miles Morales with the red, white, and blue suit is $24.99.
Yeah, what
The
the hell?
Gamerverse Anti-Venom is $31.99. Black Cat is $31.99. What are these prices, man?
I think that what it is that the figures are just still in stock from the last time that they were available for pre-order, and then the tariffs are bringing them up. So we're seeing the effects of the tariffs with the newer releases, but the older releases are the ones that are still like that regular pricing area.
I also saw the.
Have you
what was
seen
it?
McFarlane jacking up the hell out of his prices? Like the new movie Superman, he has like a regular version and a deluxe version with like 3 faceplates and a set of extra hands. That's
Yeah.
going for like 40, $50 for one figure. Like it's being upped almost like 20, $25
Yeah.
for just like a couple faces and just an extra set of hands. Like what's going on here? And then I showed you guys the 2-pack of the Killer Croc and that I forgot what Batman that was.
It was
What?
it was one of the alternate Batmans
Yeah,
where he's
with
like
all
the
the
Punisher.
guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it, like 70 or $80? And it's
It was
like,
like
what
it
is
was like $80.
yeah, like
Hmm.
what's going and that was at Target. It's like, what's going on here? Like
Yeah,
Jesus
it's just
Christmas.
ridiculous. What was it? I'm trying
Yeah.
to. I want to get that Marvel Legends lizard. Hopefully, he didn't go up in price.
Oh, the No Way Home one?
Yeah.
That
Okay. So
just
he.
it looks like that just released.
Yeah. So he's still $34.99.
Hmm.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's like that's not a wait, you said the Maximum Series Hulk jacked up?
Okay. So MCU
Type that
collector
in.
on MCU collector on Instagram. He showed off that his price went up to $80, but now it's back
On
down
where?
to on Amazon.
Maximums, type that in. He's Maximum Series Hulk, the Marvel
Okay.
Legends.
But now it's back to $60.
Now it's back to 60. Yeah, the
So
Venom never changed, and he's still $59.99.
Yeah, it's still
So
60. It's still 60.
yeah,
tariffs could be affecting this.
and
You
it's
know,
not like the
I'm
other. It's not.
tempted to
You know
get
how
that
like
Hulk.
Amazon has different sellers.
is this
It's like, oh, you can
haircut?
buy it from Amazon. You can buy
Yeah.
it from a different
It's from
seller or third party.
three different versions of Hulk, which me and Champ isn't a fan of it.
Yeah, I don't even. Why does bro Hulk look so dumb?
Yeah,
like
I
this?
don't
I'm
like
sorry.
that haircut. Yeah, I don't like that haircut. That
The
might
other
be a
two
more
are
modern.
okay. To be
Yeah,
honest.
like one's
This,
the original, and then
this one's fine.
one's
This one's literally
yeah,
the Red
one's like
Hulk
a
mold.
classic. Yeah, that one's not bad. And then the doesn't he have like a regular face?
No.
Oh no,
His
yelling, screaming,
He
angry.
just has. He has the big.
has
The
these.
big.
Yeah,
He's got
I
the
don't
big.
like the one on the figure. I like the other two. Yeah.
Yeah. The crazy thing is I'm still probably going to buy this because I need a Hulk figure.
Yeah,
Like,
don't support the Maximum series and stuff, bro. No, this is toy collecting has gotten political at this point. I'm sorry.
I'm not
like
getting the
this-
Spider-Man though. I'm not getting the Spider-Man.
This being $60, I feel like it's definitely worth it.
That's
you got
fair.
a nice chunk. You got a nice chunk of accessories, 2 sets of hands, 2 head sculpts. Then you got like the saliva goop,
And we still
then
don't even
you
have
get
proper waist
Phoebe
articulation on these figures. Like Figure Arts has got it completely figured out with their stuff. Although
yeah.
some things can be limited. Why can't and I think even the McFarlane figures even got waist swivels figured out. Although they have their own issues.
They just have. They got the 2 joints, right? Yeah, they got the torso, but he's been using like ball pegs.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
Marvel Legends could easily do, I think.
Yeah, they're still using ab crunches, like that Venom has an ab crunch.
Venom.
It's like-
Venom.
I feel like the ab crunch. It's like it's outdated, but then yeah, Figure Art's still using it, and Buzzmod still uses it. I don't like when there's like a crunch and it stops in one spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like when you're
Yeah.
able to just move it and position it wherever. That's fine. But they make it so it clicks and stops. You know what I mean?
See, I do actually have a Discord server. If you're wondering about that, there is a it's on
Discord server.
it's in the link to my my channel. So if you want to hop in there, you can go to my channel and you can find the Discord server in there.
Hey, get off my account.
No, I needed it to sign in. I needed it so I can read the chat while having OBS open, so I'm not like constantly reading the chat on another window.
Yeah, so that Maximum Series Hulk, I'm thinking about getting.
Yeah.
I am impressed with that Venom though.
Venom.
I did not know he was going to be that big, and then I started seeing pictures of the figure. I'm like, geez, this thing is massive. I think it's like 10.5 inches tall. Was he that big in the game?
Yeah, he was huge.
I need to I still need to play the
It's
game.
cool though. He has the one hand like this, and you could put like Spider-Man's head in it. That's where he's grabbing it.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
that's the Broly of Marvel Legends right there.
Mhm.
That's the
Yeah. See, yeah.
Is it about the same size as the Beast Deity's Broly?
Probably. He's
Oh yeah, it could be.
He's 10.5 inches. So
Okay,
he
yeah,
probably is. Yeah, he probably is the same size.
10.5 inches. I have a ruler right here. Let me put it next to Broly.
Yeah, it's almost a foot. It's 1.5 inches short of a
10.5
foot.
inches. He's the exact
Yeah.
same size.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that to Broly's hair or head?
It's to Broly's hair.
Oh shit! So he's technically a little taller in a way. That's crazy.
Actually, no. Broly's
That
hair
is-
to the top of his hair is like 11.5, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Broly's head is about
10.5.
I need to bring it closer. Hold up.
Yeah, so they're pretty much the same.
Broly's head, the top of his forehead before it gets to his hair, is at about little in between 9.5 inches.
All right. Yeah, they're close enough to being the same size.
Yeah.
Broly's probably more. I was gonna say maybe he's like bigger, but I don't know. That Venom's pretty big too, like
Yeah.
Brolic.
He's
Yeah.
probably got less flanky arms. I don't know. Why is it so tight? Why is this Broly
I
so
mean,
tight?
you know, they gave him like those butterfly joints, which is pretty cool.
the Broly
like you have a-
squeaked like a.
What do you have, a duck?
The Broly squeak.
And they gave him you got a barbell type joint at the head too.
He probably actually
Right,
has
we're
more
still-
arm articulation than this Broly. This is the most that Broly can bend his arm in.
But you know what's real nice about
Yeah.
this? Like the paint is pretty on point where the white is. Like for the symbol, they did a pretty decent job with this, especially
That
on
Venom almost looks like a statue. Like holy crap, that's
Yeah,
huge,
he's
man. Like the
massive.
more he brings it close to the camera, I'm just like, that's freaking huge.
It's really nice. He has a nice sculpted texture to his skin. It's not just plain Jane BS old like how Marvel Legends usually would do.
I don't even know if I have any room on my shelf. I'm gonna have to get another shelf.
You could really get him in like a straight up Spider-Man crouching type pose if you wanted to.
Do it right now on stream.
Oh my god! Hold on a second. Let me get the camera closer for everyone.
Only thing can't. I mean, I guess he looks up good enough. Yeah. Okay.
He's,
So we
oh
can
my
kinda
god!
Wow.
Does he have? Wait, does he have toe articulation?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, and then he has a swivel down here too.
That's a darn good Venom.
Yeah, it really is. Like I'm pretty damn impressed with this. You know, he did a really nice job with this Venom.
Wow. That is good.
Yeah, I thought like when they first revealed it, I thought it was just like a regular size figure. I didn't realize he's this big in the game. I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's huge. He a big boy.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
Venom,
That Venom looks like
yeah.
it will break my shelf.
Nah, it won't.
that Venom looks like it would take up the entire shelf.
It is
Yeah.
a real cool figure though for like Marvel Legends. They definitely are stepping it up. I mean, some people might not like see how the elbow joints have these little like pieces sticking out when
Yeah, I
you bend
got
the
you.
elbow.
See, no problem. I'll just send it in the chat right now.
But I mean, it's not too bad. You like do that and use the other part of the joint if you want to. But yeah, it's a really nice figure. Very, very nice.
We are Venom.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Indeed. Look how big we are.
I like how we just started talking about figures.
I mean, this is the.
It always happens.
All right, there's my Discord server if you guys want to hop in.
That's-
Cyber Spiral is
that's
already
it.
in there, and so
Cyber Spiral.
is people like
Spiral.
Theo.
Yeah, we talk about toys and stuff.
Yeah, we like action figures.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think what comes out this month. The Adult Daima Vegeta. I think Hinata from Naruto. Oh, the Egghead arc Luffy releases this month. I think.
Bro, I just
the
hear
new
like a
figure
Discord
arc-
notification, like boom boom, and then C says appreciate it.
Did you guys pre-order the Adult Daima Goku?
No, I actually ended up buying it off a hobby model store because it was already in stock on there.
Oh, so now
It
you're
is?
waiting for it.
Yeah, it's been on stock on there for
Uh-oh,
like a week or
someone's
so.
about to go buy it.
But they
Someone's
haven't
about to
shipped
go
it yet,
buy
which I'm like wondering when are they gonna ship it? I bought it last week.
Oh,
A
Yeah,
couple other stuff.
interesting.
oh. That's not a good
They're,
sign.
they're just calculating your tariff charges.
Yeah.
I asked them if they're charging tariffs before this.
They're like, sucker.
No, we're not.
I saw
Of course.
I saw
Nah,
the Goku
a
on
lot of
Mercari
them-
for like $50.
No, he's gonna
The
buy
Daima
it.
one, or
Watch.
are you talking
Daima
about the Target?
Oh, the Daima one.
Yeah,
Okay,
the Daima one.
that's what I pretty much paid for mine, like after shipping and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's probably what you paid too after shipping, right?
See, why?
All right, cool.
Who are you asking?
He doesn't. He doesn't want
Dude,
any
no,
dollars.
Champ didn't even buy it.
Oh, okay.
Like, how much? Like after shipping, how much was yours? Like $50?
The
how
thing is,
do you know?
I bought multiple figures off of there because I'm like,
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
Oh, they're definitely hitting you with that tariff charge.
I hope not.
Well, the Vegeta releases this month, so that I definitely.
Okay, Champ, get
need
on
to
this. Get on this right now. You'd be dumb not to get this.
Right, how
I'm.
much is it? It's too bright.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, too bright. What is it?
How much? It's a Daima Goku.
What is that on
Oh.
eBay?
Makari.
Macari?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably going down in price because he's like slowly releasing more and more. So.
Oh wait, it ships from Japan. Never mind.
Oh, Japan.
Well, it says free shipping, right?
Let me see
So
how
you
much
probably-
shipping is.
So with tax, it's probably gonna be like $40.
Wait, what?
Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. Where's this?
I know that's my. Does Makari do tax?
Oh, never mind.
thinking-
International shipping is $33. Okay, never mind.
No, never. Yeah, you might as well buy it from where. You
No.
might as well buy it from where I did or where Heish got his. What the heck are you doing, bro?
At that point, I just wait until it's in the U.S.
What do you guys
I'm not
think
trying to-
about?
I'm not trying to go broke for a $35 figure.
You know
Fuck
what?
that.
What do you
absolutely
guys? What do you guys think of Demonical Fit doing the color variant Broly?
I'll buy it. It'll probably be
Well,
like
it is up for pre-order right now on 5K Toys.
Yeah, it's. I think that. Well, what did they say? How much it was?
Which Broly? The demonical fit? Oh, the event exclusive colored one. You don't need to have. You don't need that figure if you already have the regular one.
I don't even
I
have
feel
a
like
regular
figure-
one.
I think
Okay.
Figure Arts is good.
Well, if you have the Beast
Doing it.
Deities one, you don't need that figure either.
I don't even have the
He doesn't have
BZs.
it.
I don't want to
Then
drop
go
$100.
Yeah, buy it. I think it's
Okay,
up
you
there
gonna?
now.
Are you gonna
And
give
then-
me groceries?
And then that Mythos anime Vegito.
Well, if you can't buy it, then don't buy it.
Remember we were trying to figure out if that was Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or Vegito. Those are up for pre-order too.
Mm.
And then what else do we got?
I mean, it's only gonna be like 65 when it comes out, so like I don't mind.
What the
The
what do you think of the black?
uh,
What do you think of the Black Toys Baby? They're making Baby.
I still yet to get a Black Toys figure in hand.
Well, I know.
Wait,
it's the
Heath,
first
did you
one
buy
you're getting.
did you buy the Battle Damage Vegeta Black Toys? Black Hole
The
Toys?
Majin one? It
I
didn't go up yet. Remember?
No,
I
no,
was
no, no, no,
looking?
no. The Saiyan Saga one, the Saiyan Saga.
Oh no, I didn't care for it.
Yeah, me neither.
Like,
I'm
I
waiting
got
for
too
that
many of those
Majin
now.
Vegeta.
You got of the
they're
Vegetas.
Yeah, they
They're
got the
Majin
2.0
Vegeta
one. Then there's like the 20,000 power level one or something. Like I'm good.
I might get the DK custom Broly kit though.
How about that
You know
new
what?
Hit Toy?
I see
How about the new?
$59. Hold on, how much is shipping?
How about the new Hit Toys Sound Blast girl? Female Goku?
Can we show that?
Yeah, why?
Send it to the chat. I'll try.
I know. I'm not like. I'm literally just like. Are we allowed to show that?
I mean,
The
there's
monetization.
it's safe for work.
Why do you want me to send you a couple pictures like the Shenrons from GT?
I don't know. You can show.
I mean,
it.
that's all. I mean, that's all there is. The Shenrons from GT. That.
Oh, you
what
mean Omega
company?
Shenron?
Yeah, Omega Shenron.
I thought you were
Nova,
talking
and
about the Shenron with a cigar when you said that. I was like,
It's weird because it's like two different companies are combining to make it. Devil Eye Studio and Lionheart Studio. So they're making all three of the Shenrons from GT.
oh my god, is
Omega,
someone in the middle of buying this?
Eyes,
That's why I
and
can't-
Nova. This guy's over here trying to buy another Daima Goku.
No, I'm not. I saw this for $59. I'm thinking, you know what? I should just hop on this.
Was that Makari?
Yeah.
He's like so obsessed with getting it. You know what? Just buy it.
Just do
Just
it.
buy it and shut up.
It's not letting me. The thing, it's not letting me though. It's
You
whatever.
check
That's the
Maybe,
eBay
problem
maybe
I
someone's
was
in the
having
middle
on
of buying it right
AliExpress.
now.
You
Whatever.
check eBay too?
No, I haven't. I'm
What's
gonna.
the name of
You know,
that
I just need to
Goku?
get off. Anytime I'm like trying to buy figures, I'm like, okay, I need to get off because I don't want to be stuck into it. You know, it'd be like that.
Target. I'm just gonna put Target exclusive. I don't know what it's called exactly. I forgot.
It's called Lois Born
Lowest
Sand.
Lowest Born Saiyan, yeah.
Yeah. I kept getting
Lowest
mixed up in my video
Born
saying the lowest born
Saiyan.
ranked stand because they always have Goku as the lowest ranked stand.
Yeah, yeah.
Bullshit.
NEP 65. 75.
I'm
Jeez.
surprised that
People
the
on
my
eBay
God.
oh man.
This is why I need
Have you-
people to just like come through for me, man. This is that figure is just so hard to find, bro. What's his name? Sean Boy went to Walmart or Target or somewhere. He saw like
On a whole case.
he saw like 8 of them. He bought them all for friends.
That's crazy.
That's cool, yeah.
Like someone like some of his people like already claimed they're like mine. I'm like, okay.
You're like, damn it. No.
No. Yeah. Anyways, I think we should wrap up the stream here in a bit. Like, what do you guys think?
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
All right. Well,
I
anyways,
mean-
guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. Let us know what you guys think of the AI stuff in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave a like if you're stopping by, and be sure to subscribe to stay notified. With that being said, we hope you guys did enjoy.